Doyle to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2020. First rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. It's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and will have to do professionally. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And out with him, here it comes, this rookie QB they took top 5 in the NFL draft.
Kate, they target him at the top of this draft, envisioning he was their future face of the franchise. Even in the preseason, they're watching intently to see if his first look in their uniform matches the vision they had when they drafted him.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. Ooh, almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. And this was certainly a miss hit, low and pretty short.
The Giants take over.
Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. Let's go.
Play action with Dart. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Throwing from the gun here. He lofts it deep right side. Caught at the 20-yard line. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for LeQuint Allen. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
3rd down from the gun. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers offense headed out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Dive away, straight ahead. And they're able to glide him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Back-to-back carries here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He's going to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off or take the other way.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. It at the 37. And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our first quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They take over just shy of midfield. That's complete. It's the rookie from Kent State. And they make the tackle at the 38. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6 at the 34.
Throwing from the gun. That's completed right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down, Steelers.
Working inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working now from the gun. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Cade York on for the field goal.
York knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Ready.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Awesome with that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. You got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Plowing up the middle. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means? I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Here's a throw. Finds the in route complete. And boy, they made a challenge that 1st down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running up the middle, Dillon. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A gain of a yard. And
Throwing off the play fake. And the defender comes away with it. Devon Holland comes up with it. There he goes, right sideline. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. Back to the air following that pick 6. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
Holding offense.
Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. So first down from the 41.
Ready.
Winston looking to throw. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. On the play fake, Winston. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Winston lost the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Into the red zone. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. Quick to capitalize, Brock. They ran the offense out in a hurry and had the 2-point conversion on to that fumble return touchdown.
I can't tell you how much I love that call. You're making that turnover sting that much more, making him dwell on that miscue. I guarantee you, it stings so much worse for watching 8 points go on the board than just 7. Way to rub a little salt in the wound.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, here's Winston. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. It's only 2 minutes to go in our first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready.
Here's Winston. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Steelers take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Trying to work quickly now.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Go play action on first down. Rolling out to his left. Now tries deep, and he's got it. Touchdown! But there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
So not an easy feat by any means, Brock. Scoring on the play with interference, and they, of course, decline it and take the touchdown.
Yeah, you talk about it, and you love to see it, guys that can play through that contact. Kind of like in basketball, right? You take a foul, but you still finish the hoop. It's the same thing with these pass catchers on the other end of it. Those that can play through contact tend to separate themselves.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Lost control of another one. And the Steelers get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to the well again. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Defense.
So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, typically is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. It's 2nd and goal. Now looking to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throwing to the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
At the 22-yard line. 2 yards.
So entering the locker rooms, gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Wilson with a return here. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. His work begins at the 31. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Winston to the air. Jump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Complete out to the right side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they pick him off again! Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Giants return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ready?
QB keeps the 2nd down option. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he got what he could there, rolling to the 14. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Winston to throw it. He tucks it and takes off.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
3rd down from the gun. Looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Gano is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. He couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fielded at the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They are coming off their 1st interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll throw here on 1st. Snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 18. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Devin Singletary on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third.
Ready.
Winston. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push them back for a second down. From the gun, it's Tracy. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. It's a gain of 7.
Ready.
Brings up third and 11.
Here he goes, third and long. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Formation for the Giants.
On now comes their punter. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. There's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw on third and 1. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and to reset those chains.
And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. This is the end of the third quarter. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Throwing off the play fake. Lobs this deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Here's the move back on the handoff. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Ready. Black 25.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. Steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. That's taken near the 45. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Steelers take
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
To throw here on first down. Wilson on the slant. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Steelers.
This is Allen on the give. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here's Winston, first and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. It's a New York touchdown! The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the...
And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. Gano ready to send this away. Wilson with a return here. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. So first and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Pass play now. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
Second down.
Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20. They'll go play action. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
And the Steeler first down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throw here, 3rd down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the New York offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
They go right back to Tracy. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
Quick slant into the hands of Corbin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And goes to the hurry up here.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tight end in motion left. A handoff to Tracy. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Junior on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets the 1st and more inside the 20. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Giants first down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down. Offense in a hurry up here. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's second and 14.
Ready?
Here's Winston to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Third down here. Need 8 on the play.
Third and 8.
Ready? Watch.
Air it out on third. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Steelers about set to celebrate this win.
Second and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. They give it to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning.
And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready?
Here's Winston. Looking slant route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Giants using their first timeout. Second and 3 now.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and...
A give to Tracy up the middle. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.